There we go. It says you are live. Babe, we're live, right, babe?
Right, babe?
Right, babe. That's my tribute to Rich Piana as I do the right, babe. I hear Brady back there. All right, see what's popping in here. Adjust this fucking camera angle, make that shit square. See what we are up to. It's Thursday night, guys. Let's chop it up. See what's going on, see what you guys are up to. Good morning. What's good night here? I know where you guys are at, but what's up, Vincent? Raw TV. I haven't said that like that. So if I watch my older videos, it's like, what's up, everybody? With iOS 3 Raw TV. Like I used to like sing it up. Yeah, Raw TV.
The dog will be like,
Yeah, he used to freak out. MMM Trading, like, hey, what's up, man? How are you? Got double lives today, huh? Vegan Nick, what's up, man? Bad days at the gym. Brian, so bad days usually like you're tired, right? For me, that's a bad day at the gym. Or you're not progressing, right? You're losing strength. Some days you just feel like you don't look good in the gym, right? You go to the gym, you start training, and you look like shit. The thing is, everybody has them, right? And there's no rhyme or reason. Like you might have eaten properly, slept, and you just have them. Like, you know, usually it's just a day. You kind of do what you can and get out of the gym, you know? Payday, awesome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, with all the stuff going on, I appreciate all you guys who are looking after me and got my back. I can't express to you how much that means to me, honestly. And Aaron's watching this in the background, so I don't know if you can hear that. Wait, I'm right here. Why are you watching it there?
babe, it's so
You want to see? It's weird.
so
Wait,
far.
turn it on. So if I talk, can you hear it on that? I'm talking right now. Is it real time?
There's a delay.
Oh, there's a delay. Absolutely, Brian. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for the support. So yeah, man, it's Thursday. Today was leg day. Went to train my clients. Had a little bit of funky shit going on. But if you guys saw the thumbnail, right now, up on Sheamus's channel called Celtic Warrior Workouts, Sheamus and I are doing a shoulder workout, working around a torn pec. So let's see, these are going fast now. All right, here we go. Let's see what's up. Can only drink it on training days. I appreciate it, Vegan Nick. Thank you so much, man. Greetings from Germany. Actually, Sheamus in Germany right now. Wait a minute, it's nighttime there, right? Because he's going to bed. I just talked to him a little while ago. One carb cycle is normal to feel intense hunger after your high carb day. Absolutely. So your metabolism actually speeds up when you do the high carbs like that. And the next day, when you cut the carbs, let me change that. When you cut the carbs back down, you're gonna feel that hunger. So it's actually a good thing. So I appreciate it, Brad. Thank you, man. And thank you for looking good. I appreciate that. I do my best. I'm old, so you know what I mean? We gotta do what we can. But yeah, so right now, if you guys go check out Celtic Warrior Workouts, we did a shoulder workout that you know, I don't want to say forced to do because I was injured. So it's something that I kind of you know, worked around my torn pec with it and stuff. And you know, Sheamus was like, let's just do, you know, whatever you want to do. And I was like, well, if we're gonna do it, might as well be real, right? And what's real is right now I got a torn pec. So let's talk about that. So he was like, yeah, absolutely, let's be real. So Sheamus is one of the realest motherfuckers out there too. So yeah, I'm just super pumped to have been on there and super excited that we did that. And it was awesome. I can't wait to do the next Celtic Warrior workout. Babe, do you know where that shirt is?
I don't know, you
Can you check in in my bathroom and see if the shirt's in there, please?
Yeah.
I think it's like maybe over the hamper, like.
Okay.
So get this, guys. Next supplement coming out. All right, amino formula, flavored mango lemonade. That's what we're shooting with, mango lemonade. Which I was like, I love mango, I love lemonade. Let's do mango lemonade. So we're in the process of today. I put in the order for it. So what we'll do is they'll make up the flavor, they'll send me the flavor, and I'll try it, and then we'll tweak it until we get it where it needs to be. This one will probably be more tart than the Perfect Post. The Perfect Post, when you drink it, so most formulas when you drink it, right, you get the taste of like let's say watermelon first, and then you taste the aminos afterwards. I wanted the reverse because I don't like that aftertaste of the aminos, but you're gonna taste them no matter what. So we engineered it so that when you taste it, you taste the aminos first, and right after that, you get the taste of the carbohydrates in your mouth in the watermelon. So like your aftertaste is watermelon. Like that was, you know, when I was explaining to them what I wanted to do, they were like, yeah, we can do that. I'm like, really? I'm like, cool, let's do it. And you know, they mixed it up, and I don't know how they did it, but they made it so that your mouth tastes the amino first, and then you taste the sweetness of the watermelon afterwards. So it's not like a tart watermelon, which originally I wanted to do the tart watermelon, but we went with the sweet one instead. So JFT supplements, you can get them right now on biosutraining.com in the store. If you're in Massachusetts, you can buy them at Sage Nutrition, which is Bobby and Missy up there. They're absolutely awesome. Been supporters of mine and friends of mine for years. And yeah, super exciting. So, and they will be going to the UK. So those of you that are in the UK that have been asking, and I've been quite a few. Like I had no idea that so many viewers were out there in the UK. They will be there soon, so that you'll be able to order them and get them quick. So okay, so as your metabolism gets faster, right, and you're burning more calories, right, and all day type stuff, you could drink it all day. I'm gonna use it for whenever you want. You know what I mean? So like if you wanted to just have a glass of it, you want to take a couple scoops a day, like whatever it's an amino acid formula, okay, and it's gonna be called Essential Amino Plus, okay, because it has a couple other things in there, of course, that actually help protein synthesis. So Sage Nutrition, that's the one. What the hell was I talking about? Shit. See, it goes ADD again. Oh, quick explanation of metabolism. So as your metabolism gets faster and you diet down, you're getting lower and lower body fat, right? Less and less body fat. So there's less body fat to pull energy from. So your body now was going to probably tap into muscle. So now what happens, before it starts tapping into muscle, when you're leaner, you start adding carbohydrates, usually carbohydrates, not really fats, but carbohydrates to make sure that you're not burning muscle. So technically, you're adding more energy, because that's what carbohydrates are, stored energy, it turns into glycogen. You're adding more energy to use to spare the muscle tissue, because the body's getting to the point where it's going to chew it up very easily, because it's getting harder and harder to burn body fat. And that usually is towards the end of the diet, like maybe the last 2 weeks of a diet. For me personally, I start to notice my strength starts to go down, I start to flatten out, and I can't get full again, which is indicative, it's a sign of losing muscle. So thank you, babe. Where was it?
The washer.
Was it in the washer? Was it wet?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. It's wet. We're gonna show you guys this anyway. So cool. All right, and Erin's like, she's laughing, but it's so cool.
Don't worry, it'll be air dried.
When you're on Celtic Warrior Workouts, so I don't know if you guys know what Roots of Fight is. It's actually a clothing line for MMA, boxing. It's the, Bruce Lee. It's the Roots of Fight. That's what it's called. And they have these really cool material shirts and stuff. And we get done with the workout yesterday, and Sheamus goes, "What size shirt do you wear?" I said, "A 2XL, because I like to wear them baggy." He says, "Perfect." So he comes over and he hands me this shirt, Celtic Warrior Workouts shirt, right?
So
Let's
cool.
see the back.
So cool.
Right? Which you can't buy. They don't sell them. So the only way you can get this shirt from Roots of Fight is if you're on the Celtic Warrior Workouts. So essentially, that shirt is like a trophy to me. You know what I mean? It's something that you have to earn, and you can't just go buy it. So all in all, when he handed it to me, I was like, holy shit. Like, to me, like, it's all about, like, not getting a trophy or doing everything that everybody else is doing. When you do something that's, of course, other people have the shirts that have been on the workout, but it's special. It's very special. When I used to compete in bodybuilding, you used to get the free t-shirts, right? And the free t-shirts, a lot of people like wear them while they're competing and get them all dirty and all fucked up with the tans. I would take mine home because it was special to me, because you couldn't buy that shirt. You had to compete and earn it. And, things like that to me just kind of like, they mean a lot more to me. So what do we got, 8 minutes on here? We don't go much more than like maybe 10 minutes, because then people don't watch them. So you guys got questions? Let's roll with questions. If not, I can just ramble on about all kinds of shit all day long. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate it, man. But right now it's probably not the best time to be on. It's probably like dinner time for most people. So they're probably like, fuck Jerry, I'm eating dinner. Pre-workout, man. I haven't developed a pre yet, but I'm not saying I'm not gonna, but it'll be different, I think I will do more lives. I like doing live better than I like recording, to be honest with you. I love doing the Instagram lives. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I don't know Brock Lesnar at all. True story. Babe, do you remember this? Brock Lesnar? You remember Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
So a couple months ago, Erin and I were at Monday Night Raw with, no, it wasn't Raw. It was a house show. Anyway, it was a house show for Raw, for wrestling. We went out to Baltimore to see Sheamus. And we get there, and we got front row right against the railing, and Sheamus and Cesaro are fighting, I forget who it was there in the ring, but there's like an intermission, right? And before the intermission, I get a text from Sheamus after the match. He says, "Hey, go to the sound booth. I'm going to send somebody out there to get you." So Erin and I go to the sound booth. They send this guy out to get us, a security guy, and they walk us backstage around the thing. And we come through the curtain, and as we turn, right here is Brock Lesnar and Kane getting ready to go out for their match. And as we come around the corner, I turn and look, and Erin looks, and I see this. This is Erin's face. She goes, and turns like this, and I'm like, "What's the matter?" She goes, "That guy is fucking huge. Like, Brock is so big and intimidating." Like, she's standing over there laughing and all that. Brock is so big and intimidating that it's like, I would not gonna get, if somebody was like, "I'll give you $1 million to get punched in the face by Brock." Fuck it. No, sorry, I'm gonna be broke. Like, that's how that goes, right?
Nope.
Kane, as big as fucking he is with that mask and shit on, I'm still more scared of Brock Lesnar standing there than him with that fucking outfit, like hands down. And then Braun Strowman walked by, and as big as Braun Strowman is, Lesnar's still fucking scarier looking. Feeling dizzy and weak at the sudden low carb day. Oh shit, yeah it is. Well, do you get shaky? That's my question. If you feel dizzy and weak, are you getting shaky? Because you will get the shakes, you know. BMR4 is not going to be available in stores, guys. Okay, I want to make this perfectly clear. The question was, when is BMR4 going to be in? To your haters, so much about science and not enough about results. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, the haters look more about papers and they don't care about what people get in the gym. They can give a shit less. But I think my tattoos have ever affected my placings in shows. Yes, I do think it has. The guy that beat me my last bodybuilding comp, well, my second to last, I think because I had tattoos. Supplements. So the supplements in the UK, keep an eye on my social media because I'm talking to the guys today and we're figuring out how to get them shipped over there. And as soon as they're over there, they're going to be available. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to fucking fly because there's a lot of people that are in the UK asking for them. So I'm super excited to get that done. We're only in the second week and already they're in, Sage Nutrition. They're headed out to the UK. We've sold at least half, if not more than half of the BMR4 stock. Things are going well. The BMR4 will not be in stores. It'll only be sold on the website. The reason being, and I don't know why people kind of pushed that it was like overpriced. It costs so much to make that I can't wholesale it. So if I sold it to the wholesalers, neither one of us would be making anything on it. So at this point, people have to remember that I cannot buy 5,000 BMR. So I can only buy 250 to 300 at a time. That's all I can stock here. It's all I have room for. So when you're buying that little, of course, you're paying a fuck ton more. Like, let me just throw out some numbers, whatever. So let's say you buy 100, you would probably pay, let's say if you're making a product, you pay $35 for 100, right? Each. When you get to 200, it drops to 34. You get to 300, it's 33. You get to 500, it's 25. It automatically drops drastically, but you have to buy a fuck ton to get that price. So when I ordered them, I said, you know what, we're gonna order this much, 250 of them or 300 of them. This is what we're gonna order, and that's all we can do right now. And this is what we're gonna have to sell them for. And then BMR is BMR4. It's the fat burner, or the metabolic stabilizer they have. I don't like to call it a fat burner, but so there was no way. I was like, you know what? I talked to a couple wholesalers, and I have friends that own big supplement companies that are like, this is how much you should make per thing when you're wholesaling it. This is how it should break down when they're buying certain amounts from you. So they gave me the rundown of how it's supposed to work, and I was like, there's no fucking way. The only way is if I give it to them basically for almost cost, and they can make a little bit of money on it. But if I give it to them for this, they're only going to make a couple dollars on it. They're probably never going to want it. Nobody's making fucking anything on it, so it doesn't make any sense. It's basically just kind of giving product away and getting your investment back, which as business sense doesn't make any sense. And when I told the wholesalers, here's the deal, this is what it would cost, they were like, oh man, if we're going to charge the MAP pricing of this, we can't pay that. I said, I totally understand. So it has to stay direct to consumer on my website, which I would like to have it everywhere. My goal is to build up the company big enough so I can buy 5,000 of them, pay the lesser price, drop the prices on them, and get them to fucking everybody that needs them. That's the goal. But you guys understand, this is 2 weeks in. All right, I literally just did this, and it's all my money that's involved in it. So. Legendary Supplements in Jonesboro. I don't know. I haven't talked to them yet. To be honest with you, I only talked to a couple companies so far. The main ones that I've been talking to are the UK, and the next one will be Australia after that, I think, because that's where people are asking for them, right? If it's in the US and you live in Arkansas, I could still ship it to you, and it'll still be fairly cheap shipping, and it'll be there in a day or two. We're getting everything ironed out so that it's all priority shipping and not ground shipping, which takes 9 days. So when we first started shipping Perfect Post, some of the things were going ground. And that takes just a long fucking time. Nobody's into that. Ain't nobody got time for fucking 9 days to wait for shit. So the next thing is to, the UK, get that all settled and moving over there because so many people want it there. Australia's a lot of people too. And I'm telling them, you guys hear Brady eating down there? And I'm telling them that, I'm more than likely Spartan Substance I'm going to go with over there because I like those guys. Patrick, Matt, Luke, I like those guys. I get along with them. They're great guys. I know their personalities. I know that deep down they're good people. So I think that most likely those are the ones that I'm going to be talking to try to get it down there. But odd question. Have you disclosed your manufacturer to the public? Just curious. The business semantics are interesting. Have I disclosed it? No, but it's NutriCap. So there's a disclosure. I didn't realize I had to disclose anything. Well, actually, I don't think I have to, but any protein powders in the works for GIFD? No protein powders. Very little money is made on protein. There's so many good protein powders out there right now that to try to compete with them doesn't make any sense. I don't feel like I can do a protein better. I think everybody and their brother, when they want to make a company, it's pre-workout, protein, fucking fat burners with all kinds of stims. They just follow the crowd and kind of do what they want to, kind of follow what everybody else is doing. It's not my thing. I'm not trying to compete. I'm trying to fill the holes in the industry of things that are not there that people could really utilize and need, and don't have to go buy all the things themselves to put it together, which I was doing for a long time with my clients too. We'd have to buy raw ingredients from like truenutrition.com. You can buy all the pieces one at a time, or you can actually have them mix them up for you. You can say, look, I want this powder with all this stuff. Like, you customize it, and it costs, a lot more than, retail, but I know, absolutely. But we're not going to talk about him anymore. We're just not going to talk about it anymore. We're going to leave that whole thing out. So right now, I don't use a protein powder. To be honest with you, I don't use a protein powder at all. I eat all my food from Nutrition Solutions. Basically, in a nutshell, I do my perfect post, and then, the rest of the day I'm eating my food, so that's pretty much where we're at. I mean, if I had to use a protein, we got the ones up there. I use MTS Whey. I mean, that's just the truth. No matter what's going on with everything else in the world, the truth is that's the one that I use. That's the one I trust. So it is what it is. Hulk Hogan or Ultimate Warrior? Ooh. Okay, I'm a Hulk Hogan mark all the way, but Ultimate Warrior was my fucking guy. Like, I loved it, the hair, the muscle. Yeah, Ultimate Warrior, man. Melanotan 2. So here's the deal. Today, I just found out some of these websites have not only been shut down, but the people are actually in trouble for these peptides. It's peptides, right? Phenibut, don't bother. It's actually addictive, and you can have withdrawals on it, which is why I will stay way the fuck away from it. I used it once. It was in the Blackstone product. What the fuck is it? Anestheticize, I think it's called. And I did a half a scoop and knocked me the fuck out. So the next night, I got greedy as fuck. I did a whole scoop, and I was fucked up all day long. Like, I was like drunk all day long, which some of you may be like, hey, cool, free buzz. But like, I don't like that feeling. I don't like being out of control. I was trying to walk. I was having a hard time walking. I was like, it was really weird. So, I don't know. You'd have to see them. This one says, could Kevin Levrone beat Phil Heath in his prime? Honestly, you'd have to see them standing side by side. They have very similar physiques, so it would actually be a good battle, Phil Heath looks good right now. Yeah, Phil's bigger than ever and leaner. Like, his glute hamstring tie-in is already in, and he's big as fuck, so. I tell you, a lot of people talk shit about him, but, he's very good at keeping his head down, doing what he has to do, grinding away, and just, pushing, so. We're getting a little bit up here in time. Like, it's 17 minutes right now, which is a little bit longer than I wanted to go, because I don't want people to not watch this. So we'll do some more of these YouTube lives, because they're fun. I like them. So if you guys have questions and stuff, shoot them over to me in emails, and maybe I can just answer them on sleep recommendations. Any recommendations for sleep, Jerry? For sleep products, Essential Amino Acid Sleep by Primeval. Top of the line. Best one. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Gotta Be Freak. Who's that? Massive Iron, Steve Shaw. What's up, Steve? How are you, man? Thank you, Veganic. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support, you guys. I tell you, the text messages, the messages, the fucking emails, like, I can't explain to you guys what it means to know that, despite everything that goes on, you guys have had my back since. Live by that. Later, guys.